mental health has affected my life in so many ways that people don't even talk about. Y'all know I've been self-employed for the most part ever since 2019, and it was forced. It was not by choice. My job, the job that I was working at the time, was a call center. People talk about, oh, call center's easy, but that's one of the most mentally draining jobs, depending on the type of calls you get. But if you know, you know. So anyway, I ended up quitting that job, not because I wanted to, not because I had this enough money saved up. I probably had $50 when I quit that job, and no lie. And I never went back to another job for 4 years after that, I believe. But the thing is, I was so mentally, I was going through a depression. I was noticing myself. I was going through a depression. I'm noticing myself getting angry at the customers over the phone. Every day that I had to get up and go to work, I would cry on my way to work. Like, it was so freaking bad. And the job was not hard at all. It was easy. Like, I was excelling in the position that I was in. But it just mentally, I just was going through what I was going through. And I tried to put in a request for like the FLMA, whatever you call it, to be able to get a leave, to go on the leave. But I had to go to the doctor for that, obviously. And every doctor that I called, it was a month, 2 month, 3 month wait. So I was not able to see nobody in time for me to be able to, you know, get that leave that I needed. So one day I came to work. It was a Saturday. I'll never forget it. And I had told my supervisor, I'm leaving, and like effective immediately. He was like, are you sure? I was like, I tried. Like, so yeah, I honestly, I tried the hardest that I could. So from there on out, my mental health started getting better. Now, I ain't gonna lie, life got a little rocky for me after that, because of the fact that I didn't have no stable income, and I just had started doing deliveries at the time. So I had to get, you know, just get in good to figure out, okay, this works, this, I can make this amount of money. And it took me a little minute to just figure it out. But once I figured it out, I was making great money. Like, the money now that they got out here, it's nothing like it was when I was out there, but it served its purpose. I was able to take my mental health days that I needed, because I ain't gonna lie, I require quite a few mental health days, and that's nothing to brag on, but it is what it is. And even now, I do have a job now, but it's only part-time. And honestly, my anxiety be so bad. Like, it started to get bad when I be in there. I don't know if my anxiety just getting bad overall, but I notice it more when I go into that job. But even with like friendships, I don't be so quick to make friends with people, because a lot of times I've been in situations where I was going through anxiety, depression, and all of that. And even explaining it, sometimes we might not want to go into detail about whatever it is, and some people take that to the heart. Like, so I ain't been too quick to be friends with people, because sometimes, if you ever been out with me, sometimes I'll be having this time in my life, but it's like I get quiet, but literally nothing be wrong, but it's just sometimes I just be needing that mental time to myself. And it's easier, like, a lot of people don't understand it, and I am grateful for the friends I do have now who do understand the things that I do deal with mentally. I don't speak about them as much, because I'm the type of person I don't want, and y'all hear that noise, my car, it been tied for a long time. We been in this toxic relationship that we getting ready to end. But yeah, I appreciate the friends that I have now that do understand the things that I deal with mentally, or just because, okay, sometimes I may or may not text right back. I might, like, either I forget, because my memory is very bad, which, that's another story for another day. But I might forget, or sometimes I might mentally not be in the space to be able to have the conversation that person may, you know, need at the time. And it's nothing personal at all, but it's rough.